Welcome back to Kaiser Small Engine Repairs. Remember, folks, check out ProPartsDirect.net. If you can't reach them at ProPartsDirect.net, you can call them at 800-305-9255. Remember, they have the right part, the right price, every time. Well, with that being said, let's get started on this carburetor that we removed last night off the Eagle 1 and inspected. I have took it through the ultrasonic cleaner and cleaned it. So now we're going to go over it with the final clean. We're going to take jet cleaners and we're going to go through the orifices and the jets that we can get to and flush it out with carb spray and put it back together. So, with that being said, let's just get started, guys, see what we can do. We're going to be using SuperTech Carburetor and Air Intake Cleaner, not a sponsor. Mr. Cameraman, zoom in and see if you can get this. On the inside of this carburetor, we have two jets that needed to be flushed out. So make sure, guys, whenever you all are doing these types of carburetors, that you check for these jets on the inside of the throat of the carburetor. Okay, I believe that part of the carburetor is good. Can you zoom in, Mr. Cameraman, and get a good close-up view of that carburetor now? Alright, now we will clean the main jet. Guys, this carburetor was terrible.
For those who don't know, what is a jet mainly for?
This right here is what controls the fuel into the carburetor. It was so dirty, guys. I like to never found the hole. We'll just get the rest of this out of our way. Mr. Cameraman, we'd like to thank you for taking time out of your day to come and film this for us. There's normally two hoses in these main jets that go all the way through the jet tubing. This one for... And for some reason, this carburetor here only has one. As you can see, the jet cleaner is going all the way through the side of the tube in the jet. Can you zoom in and get that, Mr. Cameraman? Okay. Well, looks like we're ready to start putting this carburetor back together.
And
Sorry about that, guys. Lost the hinge pin that goes through the float in the base of the carburetor. Had to find it. Now we're going to put this float and needle back into this carburetor. There's a little flap that sticks out right here on the carburetor. Mr. Cameraman, can you get that? Right here. The spring that's on your needle valve slides right over top of that. It should look like so when you install it. The needle valve goes into this port right here, just offset of where the hinge pin goes. Once we get that, we will slide our hinge pin through the carburetor and the float. And it should operate like this when you get it done, guys. You can check it by blowing through this port right here. Okay, it's sealing. Now when the float goes down, there should be air coming through it. And they are. I don't believe anybody likes the taste of carb spray, guys. We will take our bowl gasket and put it back around the base of the carburetor. just like so. This is a float tool. It sets the distance of your float from the base of the carburetor. It allows how much fuel comes through the fuel surface here into the carburetor. Okay, and we are good. Let's install the bowl back onto the carburetor. We will take our main jet that we cleaned and place our washer back on it. We will snug this back down with a 1/2 inch. Just good and snug, guys. Don't over tighten it. That right there is good. Then we have our clean, fresh carburetor to put back on the Egger 1. Thank you for watching Kaiser Small Engine Repair. And guys, remember, count on me to keep your blades turning. See ya.